This is the sun, or my sun anyway. It is 142 centimeters wide compared to the actual sun right there. And here starts the tour. And then we come up to the first planet of the solar system, Mercury, which is 5.7 million kilometers from the actual sun, or in this case, 58.15. And its diameter is only half a centimeter. But as you can see how far it is from the sun over there. Then we come up to the second planet in our solar system, Mercury. Mercury is about 10.8 million kilometers from the sun, or in this distance to our sun is only 110 meters. It has the diameter of 1.23 centimeters and is really close to Earth's actual size and has an atmosphere. Up next, we have another planet that is not inside of our solar system. It is inside the solar system around the red dwarf planet Gliese 229b. This is the first planet. It is called JG229ab. It has a mass around the same size as Mars and is 0.97 astronomical units away from the sun compared to our Earth. Up next, we have the third planet from the sun, our planet, Earth. Earth has one moon that circles around it constantly. Earth, though, is 12,740 diameters across, and the moon is only 3,500. The Earth is about 153 meters from the sun, while the moon is only 0.39 meters from the Earth. As you can see right now, the moon is traveling around the Earth, keeping the same side facing Earth at all times, rotating with it as Earth does. Here you can see the phases of the moon. It goes from waning to waxing, and as you can see, when the moon is directly behind Earth, an eclipse happens, or when the moon is directly in front of the Earth, blocking the sun, another eclipse happens. And the Earth and moon keep traveling around and around, and then you put the moon back. Up next, we come to the last planet in the habitable zone of Mars. Mars is about 6,700 kilometers across in diameter. It is about 22 million kilometers from the sun. And from our sun, though, it's only 232 actual meters. The diameter of Mars is much smaller than Earth. It's only 0.69. And then after Mars, we have to take a little bit of a distance, but we are going to Jupiter. Jupiter being the biggest planet in our solar system. But on this drive, I can take the time to tell you how I made the planets in my sun. All the planets are made out of clay. It's either clay with an inside of aluminum foil and wrapped in clay, or it's just strictly clay. Now, it took no time at all, and the sun I actually ordered on Amazon and made it, just blew it up. It's a big emoji. It's one of the smiley face emojis. But other than that, yeah, that's how all the planets were made. And here, we can't go forward through University the Third, so we had to make a right turn here. And then we're coming up, and Jupiter is about to be placed exactly where it would be in the real solar system compared to our sun. here's Jupiter. Jupiter is about 77 million kilometers from the sun, or in our case, about 800 meters from the sun back in the U of A mall. Jupiter has a diameter of about 14.26 centimeters across. It is the biggest planet in our solar system, and is currently in the middle of a street. On the middle, that you're right down there is University, and keep going forward more, and we're going to travel to Neptune and Uranus and Saturn. And as we travel to Saturn, I would like to take this time and say that we have traveled to every planet from Mercury to Pluto with multiple satellites, drones, anything and everything you could think of planetary exploration, comet exploration, mapping of all these planets is what humans have done in our solar system alone. Next, we come upon Saturn. Saturn is way farther than Jupiter, about 143 million kilometers away to be exact. But this Saturn is about 1,500 actual meters from the sun back on the mall. But in diameter, it's a little smaller than Jupiter. It's only 11.88 centimeters across. And as you can see here, I am again in the middle of the street. If you look directly to that way is the U of A and our sun. And this is the way Saturn's is, with its rings that are made mostly of dust and ice and some other small particles. Up next, we travel to Uranus. Uranus is an extra, and the obliquity of Uranus is about 98 degrees. It is really far from Earth. It is about 28 million kilometers across. It is only 3,000 real meters from our actual sun, and is about 5.17 actual centimeters across compared to the real Uranus. And it is in real life, Uranus is about 50,000 kilometers across. Next, we come up to the last planet that I'll be doing anything on, which is Neptune. Neptune is a little smaller than Uranus, with only 49,000 of real diameter, but is really far. It's about 4.5 billion kilometers from the sun, or in our case, 4,500 actual meters from the sun. It has a diameter of 5.02, and its obliquity of 30 degrees. And then last but not least, we have the other planet in the solar system that I mentioned earlier of Gliese 229. This planet is GJ229b. It has a mass of greater than 80 of Jupiter's mass. But the crazy thing is, it is 35 astronomical units away from its sun, which is actually farther than Neptune and Uranus, but not as far as Pluto.